everyone, it's Mike the Accessible Traveler today, coming to you from sunny Florida. We're on our way to the Magic Kingdom, and I thought I'd take a little opportunity to tell you about myself and why I'm doing this video series.
I'm like,
you know, I've had such a crazy life.
Trying to get in here.
And it's been wonderful. It's been absolutely just unscripted, and I thought I'd bring a little bit of that to you guys. I started out in humble beginnings. I was born and raised in West Virginia, and not a lot of exciting things went on in West Virginia, but when
better go gotta
go traffic. But as I was growing up, I had a very protective mother. She was one of these people who really wanted to shelter me. I have cerebral palsy. I walk with a crutch. When I was younger, I used to walk with 2 crutches. And what are you looking at over here?
I'm looking at the road because you're talking.
Oh, I hope that's what you're looking at. You keep looking over at my speedometer. It's like I'm not even going 30 miles an hour.
Oh, I know you drive fast.
Not me. Anyway,
oh, yeah.
In my humble beginnings, I walked with 2 crutches. I had braces up until 3rd grade, and after that, you know, I went through high school and everything. I'm sure typical, the bullying and stuff like that, but you know, I never let it slow me down. I was always very happy-go-lucky and loved life, and one thing that I always had, it was a passion for Disney. And you know, I'd always thought about doing something that, you know, would bring Disney to other people, especially people with disabilities like myself. It's important to me that I can get everything out of life that I can, and I want everybody with disabilities to be able to get everything out of Disney. I've been to Disney so many times. I've had...
How many times, dear? How many times?
Many.
You can't even count how many times.
There's been sometimes I've been lucky enough to come down to Central Florida from Pennsylvania 3 times a year just to go to Disney because I love it so much. And I want everybody out there to understand you guys can go too. I mean, I'm a crazy fanatic when it comes to Disney and Walt Disney and the history and everything, and I'm going to share a lot of that. But you know what? This video is also going to share a lot of fun times, funny moments, things like that with you guys that I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our videos. But anyway, getting back to me, the type of person I was growing up, I was very independent, and my mother was very overprotective. I remember one time when I was 16, she thought that she would tell me that, oh, okay, you're going to ride a bus the rest of your life. And I said, oh, I don't think so. And she said, yeah. So she kept putting this into my head, that you were going to ride a bus instead of drive. So one day, I grabbed the keys out of her purse, and I'm walking out of the kitchen. I said, I'm going to learn how to drive. Either you can come with me or I'm going to learn by myself. So I jumped in the car. She thought I was kidding. So I went and jumped in the car, started it, and started backing out of the garage. Here she comes running out, screaming, wait a minute, let me get my purse. So we go out, and you know what? I was so determined that I went out and I got my driver's license on the first try. And even my brother, who's able-bodied, he didn't do that.
I didn't either.
He was so mad at me.
On the first try.
But it's one of those things. I was so determined because I didn't want somebody to tell me I couldn't do something.
Right.
So, you know, what that just basically tells you guys, if you have the mind to do something in life, you can do it. And I'm here to show you that, you know, if you guys have a dream of going to Disney, but you're kind of unsure, I'm going to show you that there's really no big deal to it. We're going to have a lot of fun, and, you know,
we do have that. We have a lot of stories, a lot of fun.
We laugh.
Oh my gosh, I never laughed so much. I thought I laughed at a sleepover with my girlfriends a long time ago, but I laugh more now than I did any sleepover.
Exactly. So, you know, as I grew up, you know, I got my license and went off to school and everything, and I always saw life as a challenge to me. You know, I had so many people tell me I couldn't do things, but you know what? I was bound and determined to show them I could do whatever I wanted in life. And during that whole time, I don't take myself seriously. You know, there's been times that I'll give you an example. After I met Susan here and we were dating, we decided to go to a Subway store one day. Well, we're walking into the Subway store, and she's walking ahead of me. All of a sudden, she hears this big crash. Well, she looks back, and here I wiped out about 2 or 3 tables because my foot got stuck in one of the chairs, and these are big, heavy metal chairs and stuff. And all of a sudden, my foot gets caught. You should have seen this guy sitting there. His eyes and his jaw got so big because he heard this big crash. He's watching me dive to the ground. I wasn't hurt. It wasn't that big of a deal to me, but it was part of my life. So, you know, I brushed myself off. And that's not the first time, and it won't be the last time that Susan's seen me fall. I love the way other people look like, oh my God. And to me, it's like, okay, I brushed myself off.
And the one thing about that is, when we started dating and stuff, he did tell me that, you know, occasionally he falls, and he has a good, I mean, you have a good way of falling. You never get hurt because you try to compensate.
I've learned over the years how to fall, fortunately for me, because I'd be really, I'd be in traction most of the time.
So I would too. I'm able-bodied, and I still trip over my own feet. But he told me, when I fall, just don't make a fuss over me. Just let me go. Okay, all right. So he did, and I just kept walking, and I looked like the biggest jerk in the world because I didn't want to do that, because he said he stiffens up if people try to help him, and I was like, I don't know what to do. You know, I just kept walking towards the door.
Another example, one morning I was kind of stiff from my cerebral palsy, and we had gone out to eat breakfast at this restaurant. It was a local restaurant where we live, and we're sitting there, and I was really stiff, and near the end of our breakfast, I got up to go to the bathroom.
I was still laughing on that one.
When I got up, again, I was stiff, and my crutch somehow slid out from under me. I go boom down on the ground, and she's looking at me, and she doesn't know what to do because I'm laying flat on my face.
Well, I just keep sitting there because I'm like,
restaurant, and you know, people around us were all like, just
people absolutely,
terrified.
yeah, they do, and that's just a normal reaction. But
Susan didn't know what to do, so I turned around and I looked up at her and said, I think I farted. Oh my God, she lost it. Are you allowed
to say fart on me too? I guess you are.
I guess,
bleep
I don't
this
know.
out.
But anyway, she busted out laughing. I'm laying there on the floor laughing. The manager comes over and stuff, so it kind of broke the mood for us, and you know, it was kind of, you know, like I said, don't take yourself serious, guys. You know, everybody in life has limitations, and you can turn your accessibility challenged life into an asset for you. And that's what we're doing with these Disney World videos. And once we're done with Disney World, we're going beyond. We're going to take you guys with us on these travels and just absolutely have a blast. So
we also want to hear from you, so
please
comment, please pop the bell and let us know, you know, that you want to subscribe to our channel, because we are going to bring you some wonderful things, wonderful places. Starting with Disney World, we're going to show you all the ins and outs, accessibility there,
and let me talk. This is my video.
Well, I'm allowed in it.
This is my video.
I'm allowed in it.
When I say you're allowed.
Oh, okay. Ooh! Did you hear that?
Anyway,
I'm gonna get over
I'm trying
here.
to talk about my life here.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm in it.
Well, I know you're in it. I'm still trying to talk about me, though.
Okay.
Anyway, so I went on to college, and you know, after high school, and I actually started my own business eventually. I worked for another company, and you know what? I was tired of not getting promoted because of my disability. And back then, you couldn't prove that. So I said, well, heck, the boss that I had, I said, do me a favor, lay me off. So he laid me off, and I went and I built my own business. I started with a small internet company. It was back at the turn of the millennium, and I decided to turn around and start building websites for a living. I didn't know what I was doing. I just figured I'd go out and try it. Well, everybody and their brother was doing it, and I eventually created a niche, and I built it. And you know what? I was doing something unheard of back then. I was going door to door to businesses to sell my product. And here I am, disabled, walking into a business. But you know what? I wasn't going to be stopped. I wanted to make something out of what I wanted to do, not what other people said I could do. So I built 2 successful internet businesses. Over the years, I got married to Susan. Yeah, oh
She's
yeah.
over here pouting.
You don't have to get it in the video. Just
I'm kidding.
You can
I'm
be
kidding.
seen but not heard while I'm talking.
Ugh.
All right.
My
talk
tongue
away.
hurts
Go
from
ahead,
biting.
You talk.
No.
Let's see if it's-
No, the floor is yours, dear. The floor is yours.
Anyway, so
Just
built the
kidding.
businesses, and fast forwarding after our kids and stuff, we ended up moving down here to Central Florida specifically so we can enjoy the sunshine and bring these wonderful videos to you. So guys, stay tuned for a blast. We're going to have a good time, funny times, and now you can talk. The stage is yours.
Now I don't know what to say. Just please enjoy, please subscribe to our channel. Enjoy, watching all these fun videos we're going to bring you. Hopefully you'll laugh and have a good time, and that's what we plan on doing, and get some information as well. So, all right, thank you so much.
All right, we're almost at the park,
Yes.
so
Woohoo!
guys, let's go enjoy the Magic Kingdom today.
All right. See
Hey Susan,
Yeah.
look over my shoulders.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Orange cones.
Don't do it, don't do it. Oh Lord have mercy. He does not resist these. He has to do it every time we have a parking lot.